We are live. What's happening, guys? Afternoon, evening, or wherever you are. We're about to do a bit of gaming. Welcome back to the channel. If you was in the last stream, you'll notice I'm still at my gaff where I came. Today I'm going to do a little bit of running around online and stuff. But firstly, for anyone tuning in, what is this about? What is it truly about? Like the worlds in games, the future of gaming, ILP, linked to gaming. Well, it starts for me with this Forte. This is a year ago now, March the 12th, 2019. Right, we don't really need to read all this, but last month we unveiled Forte, a new company formed to accelerate blockchain technology in the game industry. Blah de blah de blah de blah. It goes on. It's this bit that is extremely interesting. Today, we're following up with multiple new announcements for the better part of the year. We've collaborated closely with Ripple's Spring team on architectural designs for trustlessly. I don't know whether that's a new word they're pushing or a typo or what, but trustlessly hosting software services in a decentralized ecosystem, guys, using Codius and facilitating cross-chain transactions. Not your bot, that's what we want to hear, not the cross-border. We want to hear cross-chain transactions using Interledger Protocol for interoperability and XRP for inter-asset liquidity. Boom. Put that on your butty, guys. Put that on your butter and eat it, mate. Because that's what it's about. It's what the Internet of Value is about. It's what these streams are about. It's what it's all about. Yes, Daniel. Alan Jungle Link. Yes, mate. Just started a Facebook gaming page. You'll have to stream with me. Will Jungle. Don't know what system you're on and that, mate. I'm on PS4, mate. I haven't even got that many games. I've only legitimately, I think I've only got Elder Scrolls at the moment. I had to delete half my games to fit this on. Appreciate your tuning in. What did I want to do? That was it. I wanted to make sure that people... Oh, I'm buzzing you've done that, because I want to make sure people know what pact I'm in and stuff. So sure. In fact, let's just go online and we'll find out, innit? Cryodale. Oh, another thing I wanted to say before I get started. I put the title Worlds in Games because although there's real people playing the games, the characters matter, the people matter, but they are real words. Worlds. I want to show you this. So there was a guy, 22-year-old lad, played in Cryodale, where we're about to go now, the PvP area. He played in this map. He got groups together, got guilds together. He got more together raiding, was a top player. One of the pretty much like imagine a football hooligans at the weekend when they're ringing up to arrange where to scrap and that. Well, these kind of guys do it in Cryodale. It's a world with people people living as characters basically. But then this lad took his life, man. And in most societies, you'd have nothing but shit. I was talking about depression this morning, do you know what I mean? And look at this. Comrades and people who fought against him in Cryodale, or Cyrodiil as some might say, came to give their respects. R.I.P. James. Now notice the different coloured tabs, the oranges, the blues, the yellows, they should be killing each other while they're there, but they're basically having a memorial for the guy. Multiple people from different factions and alliances. Rest in peace, bro. I can't even read that without choking up, mate. Do you know what I mean? Shit, man. So that worlds in games, they might just be games to some people, but some of these kids live their lives on this. And it matters to them. It matters to them. And I want to help people make money on it. Oh, yeah. Obviously, if your kid's shit hot on Fortnite, just put him in a few competitions and hope for the best. This is for the grinders who are probably not going to win any tournament. So, I am... where am I going at? Advanced Alliance locked. Pretty sure I'm Ebonheart packed. The red guys, the dragon. Yeah, defo am. I am. I'm Ebonheart packed, remember, I picked the dragon. Below level 50, raid online. Standard. Any player can join his campaign. Now notice the campaign at the top. So you seen this? Are you seeing this? Ends in 23 days. This ain't no little game. It's no little game. These are the big boys there. So what's up, hodlers? Crypto Justin. I'm about to get murked in PvP on Elder Scrolls, mate. Stick around and you might get a little buzz. I'm not even in a guild at the moment. Any player can join this. However, joining this campaign will lock future access based on the alliance. Champion points is enabled. Oh yeah, there's no scaling. Daggerfall Covenant, a beast in it. Let's go on there. What? After entering this campaign, you can enter. Oh. Yeah, I'm good with that. What? Is the room or what? Estimated wait time 1 minute. Back. Motherfucker. Bank in a gaff. Where's the bank in a gaff? To the right, to right. Right, where's stairs? Right there. Fuck's sake. For the record, I'm going to my bank to get my trebuchet so we can do some sieging. Oh, I'm trying to look at the comments I'm running about. I just watched Ready Player One. I'm wondering if there is a digital currency for virtual reality. Well, Assault Live, great question, mate, and this stream is about that. So, we're on ESO at the moment, Elder Scrolls Online, ESO. It has a marketplace, it has guild stores, it has trading. It just doesn't have real world value at the moment, but it has Elder Scrolls Gold. And you can purchase Elder Scrolls Gold off third party people. People will send it to you for money and stuff like that, but there's no actual, although there's real world value, you can't actually go on the game and be like, there's a tenner, I want 1 million of the gold, or whatever they would be worth. I have no doubts in the future, each network and game developer will have their own currency, their own marketplaces, and as it said on the previous page, they will facilitate cross-chain transactions using the Interledger protocol, so you can even trade game to game. And that's the interoperability, so it doesn't matter what games you're playing. If you want to trade something off Elder Scrolls for something that your mate's got on COD, you're going to be able to exchange it using ILP for interoperability and then XRP for inter-asset liquidity. I mean, that is the best I've ever heard it put. I'm not even lying. Like I can't remember anywhere where I've read it put better than that. Honestly, cross-chain doesn't say cross-border like all the bankers and that are using at the moment, like the smoke screen. Doesn't say cross-border. It says using Codius and facilitating cross-chain. Oh, it's music to my ears. Cross-chain transactions, ILP for interoperability, XRP into asset liquidity within the games. So, we get to this bank. I did a stream last week if you want to go and look at how we can like grind some materials and make some items that you can hopefully sell in the future within those marketplaces. Obviously you'll store them in the bank before you can actually sell them. But we're going to go here now, we're getting some weapons here. Not that it's going to matter, I'm going to get murked. Not got the spells to fight PvP me on PvE. Where are they? Oh, here we go. Where's any consumables as well? Right, flaming oil, that defensive. A battering ram. Yeah, we'll have a battering ram. Ballista, that's defensive. And we'll have a trebuchet to take the walls down, mate. Have we got any consumables? Because there's going to need some, bro. What's in withdraw? What's in deposit? Crown fortifying meals. When you're going in online into the big battles, you see these meals. They're going to increase me max health by 4,000, increase me magicka, the amount of spells I can do before the energy for the magics ran out. I've got to let it build back up. And then obviously increasing me magicka, my stamina as well for 2 hours. So I'm going to eat one of them in a minute when I go in. And I've got 2 hours play with boosted stats. We've got the trebuchet, didn't we? So now, on my slottables, on my slottables, mate, on my slottables. New daily reward. Town experience scroll. I'm not even doing any research, but if you was doing it, oh, in fact, that's experience. You get research ones as well that speed up your research and stuff. I'll use that scroll in a sec. Slottable items. The sign, fortifying meal. Gold Coast Elixir. How long is that lasting? Oh, that's just a restore. Right, so we'll put the fortifier there. Boom. We add the trebuchet is already. Nah, the sign, that bad boy. Let's go in there. Boom. Alright. Gonna go and get merch. Right, let me read some comments. Yes, Boo, what's happening? Hope you're good. Hope you are good. Awesome. You only have 45,000 XRP, but when it's Sky. Only have. It's all a matter of perspective, bro. Only got 45k of them, except. Get us in there. So now going into the PvP area, not the PvE area. Not that you can't grind in here, but there's also players that are going to take your head off, mate. They're going to take your head off, mate. And you need to be careful where you go, because if you go into the centre, you can lose what you're carrying. It's why you can bank money. It's why you can bank your alliance points. Yeah, Alan, I highly advise. Right, oh, should have shown you before. I'm going to show you now, Alan. Keep your eyes on this in a sec, mate. When I'm on this, I'm going to show you the icon and how to follow the map. So basically, I'm in Ebonheart Pact, right, which makes me start up here where I started in Eastmarch and that. There's a lot in each map, mate. It's a world. The basic countries, bro. Like it's a lot to take in. If we go to one that I'm currently doing, like this one, where you'll notice that I've hardly done anything here because it's all still black. But once you unlock that castle, it'll go white. Done. See that icon there? That's the main story icon. That's the one that will blast you forward, not only in level but in story, and give you all the best weapons from the best rewards, except for where's that's the harbour. So the dungeons, you see this? Where's the dungeon? I've not even found it yet. There's the delve. So that delve can be soloed. You can go in there on your own, and if you're good enough and powerful enough, you will get a nice piece of equipment at the end of it and that. Bear in mind, it is irrelevant what level your stuff is and all that at the moment. You just want to see your power levels, your magicka and your health and stamina constantly going up when you re-equip something else. So as long as your equipment keeps getting better, once you get to level 160 and you get to champion points, you then go back to the areas, redo it, so you've got the level at you've got the armor at max level. Do you know what I mean? So if you imagine anything I received when I was here, I was level 10. I've ditched that now, time ago. But if this area dished out a set that I wanted, I'd have to go back there now and do it at level 106 there, so I have that set. That might be a set that's actually worth something in a future marketplace as well. You can also craft sets at the crafting stations. Not them ones, but there's certain crafting stations within certain areas that you can actually craft a set. So if I go back there just to show you again how you get on that marker if it's not showing up, you come here like that and you hold square and it takes you there, and then you press square again to continue the story, and it goes in like that, and it tells you where you've got to go next for the main story. And if you just keep doing that, so when I complete that one now, or if I did complete it now, and then I couldn't find the next one, I just go back to the map, hold square, let it bring the map, continue story thing, and then boom, it zooms me in like that and shows me exactly where I'm supposed to go. Really should have gone to the stables and all sorts here, but I'm in Cryodil now. Oh. So you'll notice we own all these red towers. These red towers are our boys' towers. The boys. We've just lost that one, it seems. Destroyed. So I've just missed a battle here. And the Blues trying to get over to it. So I'd imagine the Blues are either going to take it in a minute, or they're going, we're going to get it back and it'll go red again. But something's just happened there. The mile gate. You have pathways that you have to get. You see the faint pathways. See all these? The lumber mill and the keep farm and the keep mine. You can't, like, they're like the resources of that castle. So you take them out first and then you work your way into the castle, seizing the castle. What we're going to do, we're going to get the hell out of here. Where was that battle then? I saw it flash up. I'm going to go this way and get absolutely murked. This is why it's good to have a few boys that like to raid. We all like to come online. We all with PvE, because on your own, mate, this is not nice territory to be in once you're over this wall. Ooh. Take it, horse. Do still have NPCs, non-player characters. Actually, what I'll do, go in that direction more. There we go. So again, we're just in another map, another world. This will rank you up, Alan, when if you get into like level 10, where you're allowed in here. This will rank you up rapid. If you kill a few people in here, mate, you'll be smashing it, but bear in mind you're probably going to get murked. But again, not that you won't level up. It can be a little, what's the right word? Time consuming, running to the front line. Can you imagine someone just picked me off now, someone was hiding, not a pack guard. It should have big blue or yellow shields above the reds. It shouldn't be hard to spot people. Elder Scrolls Prime's important to the elite. Oh, what's going on here? Where am I? Talk. So again, there's a bit of depth. How do we capture the Elder Scrolls by the end? Oh yeah, don't really need to know what the mission is, bruh. I'm just down to fight. Right, so I need to go southwest. See the battles there? The red, the yellow sparks. Active battles. Oh, get me down there. Southwest. Oh, I'm gonna over that wall. Oh, I have to go left. Look at it there, boom. Fuck's sake. Get used to reading the map, Alan. Directions a compass, mate, at the top. So as you can see at the top of the compass there, I'm running east. Get used to like north, south, east, west, and which direction you've got to be going. Otherwise, you get fucking lost, mate. Like it says, actual world. This is a. I don't care what anyone says. This is a world, and like the comment before, Ready Player One. Wait till you're playing this in VR. It's gonna be epic. And VR with proper omnidirectional treadmills and stuff as well. Oh, sorry, Daniel. It's Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah, go for the bots all the time. You want to be you want to just be killing everything you can, really, mate. Don't matter what it is. And when you're in the actual world, there's not really any PvP. It will all be against non-player characters and an NPC, computer controlled. Right, where am I? Got fucking murked off, didn't I? I've legitimately had to come back north to get fucking south. Need a dragon, mate. I can't DMT travel in this. That's what, because it's online. Can't travel through the ether. And the horse isn't even that much faster than me once it gets going. So it's got more stamina. Oh. Done fucked up. Oh, that's what I mean, Alan. So my spell, I've just fucked it here, me. What the fuck am I doing? Where am I? Nah, you're not letting me get all the way up there and not get on that. Are you? Are you? You horrible bastards. What kind of game creator makes me climb all the way up there? Used to love playing with Kurt. He's a glitch master. He finds glitches everywhere, mate. I'm legitimately just going the wrong way because the map's fucking ending. Oh, did you watch Anon? The Ether. Isn't it weird how they choose that name? The Ether. Like Ethereum. Like, I don't care what anyone says. Like, it's a strange name to choose that in that movie. The Ether. And how it's a blockchain. It's a blockchain, mate. Right in front of your eyes in the film. Anyone wondering? The movie's Anon. It's on Sky at the moment with Clive Owen. Similar to the Black Mirror where the eyes record. It really, really is. It's, there we go. Fucking hell, it's the first node I've seen. So let's grind in the nodes if anyone remembers. I'm only taking the green one actually. I don't want anything else. Right. Usually don't like sticking to roads on PvP. But considering we just got lost trying to get over that wall. So that's a stronghold in it. Clearly we can't get out of there. I was supposed to go a certain fucking way and just didn't. It's been a while since I've been here, guys. Give us a break. You see why the campaigns are like 20 odd days long now, don't you? They're not like shitty little campaigns. When I get to a castle here now on the front lines, and it's ours and it stays ours. If I die, I can. In fact, I should have just killed myself and chose where to fucking. Should have jumped off a cliff and killed myself. Right, I took the wrong road, mate. Back at this fucking place. Can you believe that? Right. Roads. Alan, mate, played the game for a while. And even I've just got fucking lost. It's just because of how long it's been since I've been on this, but I know it's not much of a road, but you know it. You can see it, can't you? Like, stick to that shit. Next gen gaming, PS4. Does that go away? That little PS5. Does that little flash go away? Will it be able to handle the full word without even the slightest glitch of reloading the next little area? We're up near that originally destroyed place now. So it's a stronghold. There's no getting through without going up and over because they can't get through. But once you drop down this, you have to knock on the door basically. But here's the boys. Pack Mage Guard, 65k, 117k. They've even got some tanks. So basically, I could stay here and become this castle's fucking guard if I wanted. Find some nodes to start grinding. Woo, boom. What's happening, boys? Good. So anyone who comes here to take this castle and fort on has got to take out all these guys as well as any online guys that are there. Alan, mate, it's so easy to lose your way on this. That's why really, I've got to remember our compass. And it's actually fucking west, Scott. I started running east, didn't I? Southwest. But you see how the Blues have took this now. They've secured a solid line. They'll be coming here next then. All that's gone blue. We've lost the farm. I need to come south. That'll be getting attacked soon. That lumber mill there. And then they'll attack that castle. So, I'm here. I need to get down there. But saying that, that's been destroyed. So you need rebuilding materials. I can't just go and rebuild that unless I've got the material to go and rebuild it. Do you know what I mean? Like, legitimately, it's crazy. And your weapons don't last forever. I'll go down there and set some oil up if I can. Stay on it till at least then. Another thing, Alan, always look at the way you're out. The way that little green arrow is facing is the way you're facing. It's just a matter of getting the hang of it. Or just follow that red fucking castle and fuck the roads. It's just that we're out in wildlands now, mate. We're in the wildlands. This can... there could be a gang of elite raiders round the corner, like, getting ready to raid that castle, and I just run right into them and get killed. And then I've got to respawn back where I was. The city in the centre there, that's for the hardcore. That's for the hardcore. There's a sewer map and an above ground map, and there's a scroll that we've probably got to go and get. Elder Scroll of Altadun. Altadun. There's a plaque of him in Lochdoon. So here's a fortress. Some of the boys patrolling the perimeter. Oh yeah. What's happening, guys? Getting attacked down south, you muppets. Get your ass down there. Have you seen the scale of this, mate? Like, are you shitting there? Look at this shit. So you just go up to a door, because it's our castle, it will let us in. We don't, like, they'll have to trebuchet this fucker down. Whereas we just find the door, they'll let us in. Right, there's that farm. No, it's not. It's further south. Oh, it could be about here now, though, if they was coming north instead of continuing west. They've just took that, haven't they? So they could have gone north. That's the bridge, innit? Pass gate. Like, there's no other way past there. That's like one of the mountain tops, like what I got a minute ago, that you just can't climb. And if you're not on that road, you ain't getting over the mountains. Pass gate, neutral ground at the moment. Nah, I don't know whether that can go red or what. There's another one there. Let's get south. Go on, lad. Don't fucking whip out, lad. Let's bang out the whipping horses, innit? The champ, got to remember that film. Nah, I'm on my bill, Alan. I'm in the wild on my own, yo. I'm in the wild on my own, bruh. That's why I like to stay off the roads. I don't want people seeing me and me. See that jump then by Black Beauty. Shit. Basically, like I say, guys, we could be looking around for wooden resources and barricade ourselves in one of the castles back there, and maybe the fight comes to us, maybe it doesn't, but you still get the grinding time, you still get the being online time, you still get being on a winning team. There's a saber cat. What's your game there, Jimmy? You never know what you're gonna pick up from what, mate. Like, if you're in an area that's got set, any one of these could drop the set. Hide scraps, that'd be like used to make medium armor at 10 to level, like champion 10 to champion 30. But it's not like you can't grind here, guys. It's just like being in the other world. It's just there's less NCPs and more Ps, basically, players, man. We're not far. We're not far. Keep your eyes peeled. It actually like feels like you're in a little bit of a war though, doesn't it? You know what I mean? It's proper. Like it's proper war. This. Like, this is the keep fact. Oh, we're taking that one back. Under attack. Me. Shit. I'm coming, boys. There's our, like, so they have to take them. So this is you capture the flag. You capture your flag. They have to come here, kill all these guys, and capture the flag and turn it to their flag. At the moment, that's our spot, which is now happening at the other keep. So at the other keep, we're capturing the flag there at that keep now. So you can start getting the gist of it. It's epic depth. Epic depth. Yeah, that's what it's all about, innit? Alan grinding assets, and then just to think in the future, they're going to be worth real world value. That staff I've got on my back could be sold to someone who's desperate for that staff. I've got the necromancy staff. Oh, we're having to go over the bush here. Oh, what's this little camp? Fuck are you? Whoa, Imperial soldiers. Stay there. It's good having them summon. That's why I'm a Daedric summoner. Because although I'm on my own, I'm not on my own. If you notice, I have got them two with me. Do you know what I mean? That's why that fucking wolf don't want beef. He's just seen what happened, just seen what went down. He's like, yeah, I don't want none of that, bruh. I don't want none of that. Just took 2 soldiers out without even using your ultimate. I'm good. I want to drop my ultimate at the battle. I like, try to save that. Get there at the right time when there's a little battle going down and help him take one of the farms. But I need to monitor it. Alright, it's gone blue again. Ongoing battle, that. And the thing is, this is the thing, when the Reds die, when my guys died, they have to respawn here. So they're currently running as well. I might actually see a few of them in a sec if I come this way a little bit. And I might be able to pair up with them and help them take it. Also, remember, you notice I have an order for me spells. You want to make sure you've actually got the right staff out for the spell you want to do first. Like that spell locks them, boom, it like locks them to the ground. And I do another one which like does damage over time. Oh, there's a battle up north. Oh, motherfuckers! This is why you've got you can go wherever you want. But you can always miss the battle. These guys have got to be coming back to this farm in a minute. I'm going to take on my own, or try to. Fuck it. I'll get absolutely annihilated here. Black Beauty, yo. There's a windmill. It's in the middle, innit? Be careful, because anyone could be there now with one of them big arrow things set up. Ooh, ooh. Who's been coming here for this? There's no players. So he's been getting took back off the NPCs. Oh. Someone in there then, wasn't there, at the front. There we go. See how different. Oh, there's a green in there. Yo, coming, bruh. I'm coming. See what I'm saying? There was actually players there. Revive me. See, this is where we don't fuck up. We either get... Not going to get revived there. There's no one even about. Like, how many was there? I should have jumped in how I did. That was stupid. I should have kept the higher ground, mate. Fucking learnt nothing off Obi-Wan, bruh. Fuck's sake, Scott. I should have kept the higher ground. But what you usually have one of your boys with you there, like that, and you can actually go in, mate. Liquidity. I fucking needed some liquidity. It is Z-Blogger. It's Elder Scrolls Online, so it's the Skyrim world, but it's every map of every Skyrim game ever. So like Morrowind and all that, it's just a little map. I'm going up there because it's going off up there. Get me back there. So yeah, so like Morrowind and Stormhaven and all that, there's just maps all over the gaff basically. Cyrodiil, Cryodil, however you'd say that. Whatever your pronunciation is. That's the centre PvP area. Oh, Alan, I've got the wrong spells on, so this is what I mean. Watch this. Let me just show you a sec here. Here's all the boys are in here now. What am I doing? I don't want to send him a message. Oh, get me shit open. Skills, right? So there's my current spells at the top, like 1 second. It costs so many magic, or it does this amount of damage for stunning them for 2 seconds at the same time, and that's damage over 10 seconds. Basically, you want really, really strong damage. That's called damage over time, right? That should be your first round. So you can hold 2 staffs. If I press like triangle to swap weapon, it's a completely different spell because I've got 2 staffs and 2 sets of spells. So basically, your first set of spells wants to be mostly your damage over time, and then your other one is boom, big deals in magic, but and damage. But it varies, and then you've got Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, Alliance War, Assault Support. So the more I fight in these wars, if I activated that rapid maneuver now, like the Assault, so the War Horn, sound a War Horn to rally your forces, increasing you and your group's max magicka and max stamina by 10% for 27 seconds. Rapid maneuver, mobilize your forces, granting expedition, grant extra speed and all that shit. If you have all these active and unlocked, you're going to be badass in PvP, especially if you at the fortifying meal, like I just did then. Forgot to fucking eat it. I wouldn't have died quite as fast if I'd have ate that last time. So what we need to do now, Yoda, eh? Right, back in. Quick. Come on. What's that for there? Doing that to me there. So basically, yeah, are you in Ebonheart, Pat Talon? Watch this. See that floor there? What do you think that's for, me? Why have I forgot how to plant my oil? I'm not fucking stupid. So now I'd have my boy. You see how it's like green there going down? I'd have one of my guys to the right of me telling me when to tip that shit. Do you know what I mean? And can tip flaming oil on them, mate. Yeah, so I very rarely use the staff. You use the staff in between spells as you're gaining your magicka back a little bit. Let's just come off that. Is there anyone even here trying to get in? Leave that there for someone else to use. And I'm gonna go and set the trebuchet up at that motherfucker. Avoiding that. So I wanna go north, northwest. Then west. North around the lake. Ooh! Oh, that was heavy, bro. And there it. You naughty, naughty bastard. Could it get any worse than that? Could it get any worse than that? Are you shitting me? Obviously back in there, mate. Get me back up to me fucking oil. Bastards. Getting oil on the red, mate. They'll be battering at me in that door now. Bastards. Where's my oil? That's bangers. It's gone. Shit in there. Die, motherfuckers. Sad on your own. I did say I was going to get annihilated. I can't speak to the people with me. I've got no group. When you're in a group, it's different, man. I'm going to sit here a little minute because we might actually get revived. Yeah, if the oil had been there then, mate, they'd have got drenched below. But as I was, like, throwing my splash damage down, so that them purple things that I'm accumulating and dashing, that's splash damage, that. So it was hitting everyone as it was down there. But if I'd have still had my oil, it would have just burnt the shit out of them all. Most of them would have died off the oil. Especially while they was getting it as well. Oh, they done made it blue. That's what I'll show you the trebuchets before they get off. That I won't lose. I'll be outside the castle getting ready to just murk the wall. Sick the trebuchets. But again, you probably need, you want a team of like 3 or 4 guys with one really. So I left some in the bank. Didn't want to bring it all and get giddy. I thought whether to like interact and try to get a few people. Nah, I'm not staying on long enough. But as we've shown, guys, look, this community. I've took it down now. But then pictures before what happened when that guy took his own life. This community is open. We could easily find players. These could be stood here waiting for people to. Some of them could be stood in here waiting for people to react. He's actually gone out now. Where's he gone? Him. He's a 3-8. See, these are mages. These are pack mages. But that man there is a 387 champion. I'm only a 180 something, aren't I? 181 or something. There's 8 10s, mate. You could be waiting for people to come and murk with him. I think the castle in the top corner is the one they can never take. That's the one that's your stronghold. You can get pushed back to there. But, right, that's being took now to the west. To the west! Get used to compass. You've got to force yourself, Alan. Well, the electricity is like my storm. So, are you a Daedric summoner? I think that's storm magic skills. Boundless Storm 4, so it's upgraded into the level 4 of the storm. Manifest yourself as pure lightning, zapping nearby enemies with electricity, dealing 550 shock damage every 1 second for 23 seconds. While in this form, you also gain major resolve, increasing your physical resistance and spell resistance by 5,000. Activating this grants major expedition for the brief period, increasing your movement speed for 30% for 4 seconds. So that guy had that, he ran around the corner, didn't he, in that thing, then he had it on him. And he murked me, mate. Destroyed me, like, he just ran around with that on and fused that off. I just ran back inside. Dickhead. Fused up to that and I was done. So remember, if you can't find the doors, just jump over the wall. Oh, man, to get... Yo, they've made it red. Yes, boys. See how we've secured that triangle here at a minute. It's gone red. We'll be going there next. Bleaker's outpost, and they're going for the scroll. Fuck, don't be doing this to me. You'll have me on all night. Ozai, what's happening? You chilling? Of course he is. Just be careful, he's laid behind the door, but you can come in. You can go out if you want. I'm just on the game streaming. Oh, that's perfect, yeah. What? Careful, you just crushed him.
Oh dear.
I'm just streaming. I'm live on YouTube.
Are we here?
Yeah.
Julie Matt.
Alright. You put cold water?
No, he activates as he's moving about.
Ah, nice.
We're down.
Yeah, let me go out with you. Cheers. It is what I need. I'm gonna look at that corner. Like, yeah. Need a fan in there or something. It's boiling in this room. It's baking. Are you on theatre? No, but I need to. I really do need to look at getting a Theta stream key. A stream key, man. Let me get west. I need to get to this place with these boys. Help them keep it. But yeah, I could do the stream key really, couldn't I? Because I want to support the new stuff. I'd rather do Cinnamon. I'd rather be streaming on Cinnamon now. I'd rather be streaming straight on Twitch. But there's not going to be that many people watching from Twitch. I've got one viewer. It's myself because I'm recording it, screen recording the Twitch stream. But yeah, I'd probably rather do it on platforms where I keep any revenue earned or generated, as well as being able to run competitions for you. Yeah, you're damn right. Theta Fuel me all day. I'm proper big on that. I don't think it's really going to affect Coil. There's a chance it could for gamers and anyone who wants to run competitions through the platform. But for people who just want to do live shit, people who just want to live stream, I think 57k each these. I've got to be careful. It's 3 tanks. I'm on my own. Where's me boys? Get out. Attack 'em. Splash damage. I'm basically a storm mage. Loads of what I do is all electricity and storm spells. Like, I'm basically a, yeah. In fact, didn't I make an electric staff not long ago? It's got flaming ice staff. What an electric staff. love this game. I can just get immersed in this game for hours, if not days. I'm in a 23-day campaign online here, guys, in an open world. You know what I'm saying? This is big shit. And your life means something because you've seen, like, granted, I'm just running in, fucking about so you can get a general gist of the world, but you want to take care of your life, especially when you've become that far away from the respawn spot. If that turns blue now, I'm in enemy terrain, and have to respawn all the way back there if I get killed. I need to get the fuck in there and help them take it. Or just wait here, wait for it to go blue and set the trebuchet up. I think we've established that if you walk away from your weapon without someone covering it, your mate using it or something, then it's going to disappear. No one's on this side anyway, it's attacked from the other side. They could already be in here, anything. This could be, oh, they are. And they're there. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Don't make me waste a stone. Get your ass up. Got a fucking fort to keep. Yo, what the fuck was that spell, bruh? You're not keeping this while I'm alive, boys. No fucking chance. I don't care what happens to me. That guy I just revived better be in there with me. Where is he? Little dick, is he bolted on me? The bastard. I didn't expect that when I walked through that door then, mate. I expect... They're all 810, 735, 810, 810, 73, 161 there. I could have beat him. I could have killed him. You little gimp. I probably did. That's why you're on the ground, you muppet. Killed you. Gimp. Oh, that's a 735 on the floor, actually. Shit. Come on. Mate, this is going off. This has gone blue now. I should have waited. Should have waited. Should have let him lock it up. Set my trebuchet up outside. It has now gone blue. So, like I say, your life matters. Your life matters. In the world, it matters. If you time, you're investing time in the game. Collecting wood and doing a little bit of grinding along the way is not a bad thing. Waiting it out at certain forts isn't necessarily a bad thing because you get to barricade yourself in. You could set up the siege weapons or the defensive weapons, should we say? Not really siege weapons. We're going west, aren't we? Fucking hell, man. Love this game. Love this game. This is why I occasionally have to stop, just knock it on the head and stop playing it. I should have got the high ground again. Right, high ground next time. No messing about. Is anyone on the way there? Who had it initially? Where's he gone? Or they gone? Because there must have been a group of people who initially took that over to make it red and secure the triangle, and now we're at the point where we're about to lose the keep farm. Fuck the keep farm. I'm staying away from. I'm going to set trebuchet up. If I get killed setting it up, I get killed setting it up. I want to show you. I want Alan to see it at least how epic this motherfucker is. Like, the oil was good, innit? But you can, the big crossbow. Have you seen Game of Thrones? The crossbows you have to kill the dragons. That's one of them that you set up on the top of the wall. Oh, there's a runestone, the ritual. So the runestones, it's DMT, mate. Ancient mythical sites and the mycelium and that. But these have special properties. So if you actually perform a ritual at the rune stones. Can't remember the actual name, but if I do a ritual at that now, it'll imbue me with something. But I've already got the one I want, so it either boosts your health, boosts your stamina, or boosts your magic. It'll do something. But like I say, I've got the one I want at the moment. Got the health one as far as I'm aware. Have I? Magical one. I made a decision to get it, and I know it's the one I've got. So I just can't remember which one it is. There comes a time in the sniper's life, he's got to get off his fucking arse. R3. Don't sleep on that. Don't care if there's a shield and big health bar above your head. Don't sleep on staying hidden. No, Scott. High ground. Keep the high ground. I think we've established that today, haven't we? Hey? Right. It's a keep farm though, and they've just took it back. So I'm out here alone, or shall I just wait for more people to come? They've just lost that again. They could lose that to non-player characters. Fuck it. Fuck it. What to show you? Trebuchet, so we've got some nice high ground here though. Could just get the Trebuchet out. I know that. I understand that. Not stupid. But there's no point in getting it out until it's out where you want it. Oh, bastard. Oh, there's a walking one. I'll let him off. He's not visible. There's the castle. Alright, don't get a stiffer. Life matters. High ground. Might have to kill a few guards first. Oh, it's on. Yo, what's going on? Won't go there. Do you mean it won't go there? Oh, this guy on his horse. Fucked up again. Motherfucker. Saw the trebuchet being built then though, didn't you? Interesting shot, BTC. Runestones, Valhalla's never thought of that. Used to get right into Valhalla. Oh, mate, this game's got the depth that. Yeah, the catapult, the trebuchet. Let me get back to my own gaff and just get it set up. Fuck it. Let's just get it out. Let's just get it out. Just get it out, lad. But yeah, it was a trebuchet, mate, to bombard the wall with rocks. Wow. Yeah. Medieval war, bro. Bangers that have just got murked off. West. I need to rank up them assault and support spells We need to build a little team of elites, like a 4, 5, 6 man team or something, that can just get out here and actually be vocal and be looking multiple ways at a time, because we need some guys like that, some 8-10s. Don't get me wrong. If you don't, I'm in the one where it's not scaled. I could go in one where the champion points don't matter, and even people that are like level 50 can hold their own. Do you know what I mean? But in this one I've come in, it's locked and locked the champion points and that. There is no scaling. Anyone who's 800 is gonna be a monster. I'm probably gonna kill you with one drop of the sword, mate. Trebuchet. What? It's flaming as well, mate. Flaming rocks coming from the trebuchet. Let's just fire this motherfucker. Oh, boom. And it hits the wall. Boom, at the castle. mate, you don't play no games here. Use the trebuchet, stole the trebuchet. Put it away, lad. Put it away. But yeah, that's a trebuchet. I actually need to go and get it up near the siege wall because I'm proper wounded. That guy clocked me then. And after all that stealth, he gets me. But it just shows they're waiting. Probably going off for a little grind every now and then, chopping a little bit of wood, chopping this, chopping that. He's on the front lines, protecting his castle. So I could do here. Could wait for them to come here. Could go to that, but what to go with that trebuchet? This is an unforgiving place. I've not even gone down to fight the yellows yet. I've only been fighting the blues. Bear in mind, blues are doming this. Doming. Not even been south to fight the yellows. Neutral bridges and shit. It's absolutely fucking crazy, mate. DMT out the motherfucker. In fact, do we even want to? Who's took that? Let me go there. Who is it? Because I've not seen anyone to give support to. So who keeps taking that farm back? Can an 8-10 take a farm on his own? Well, like I said before, Alan, you can actually have multiple players on it. You can rank up multiple characters from in different areas. There they are. Boom, boom, found, yes. So these have just got killed, respawn, going back in to get it. Although I can't, not that I can't talk to him, I can send him a message and shit, but this is good enough for now. Have you seen how faster than mine their horses are in that, their mounts? Because you go to the stable every day and upgrade your mount, the grind. Just going on every day, getting the daily rewards, upgrading your stable. Worlds within games, guys. Worlds within games. These people could be anywhere in the world playing from their bedroom as well. It's absolutely unbelievable. And again, what happens when this is on? What happens when it's VR? So imagine I'm a mage here, Alan. Imagine I had a tank somewhere else and an archer somewhere else. Any weapon that's a tank's weapon, like a big sword or a shield or anything like that, that I get on this character, I would send to the other character. Just put it in the joint vault and boom, you can get it out. Where the hell did they go? Oh, you know what's coming out here, don't you? Boom, 350, mate, boom. Some of that. Reload, reload, reload. Yeah, I thought you might notice that, you little gimp. Look at him on the top there now. Boom, taking the wall down, Bled. He's going to come and kill me, but I don't care. I'm hitting the wall and getting XP, getting online XP here. Oh, mate, I'll get murked. Get murked. I can't look without affecting me aim. So he's gonna flank me in a minute, and he's gonna bum rush me. Careful up there, mate, because that'll hit you on your fucking head. Tank, dead. One swipe, mate. An 8-10 tank. And he's just going to take that trebuchet down in it, man. What? He's got a fucking machine with him, healing him. Burnt it. Trebuchet! Me trebuchet. Fire pot trebuchet as well. Not even just like rocks. Look at how fast itself's going down. 75k, 55k, 35k, 15k gone. See you, trebuchet. Bastard. At least you got to look at it, lad. At least you got to look at it. Setting of a lightning god. Alan, mate. Alan. The sophistication and depth within the game knows no bounds, mate. Knows no bounds. I'm not trying to sit here like this is the best game out there and that World of Warcraft or EVE Online in space and Star Trek Online, there's not other Grand Theft Auto Online, there's not other games that suit other people better. But if you're into a little bit of the medieval, with a bit of the magic and fantasy thrown in, and you like Skyrim, this game is hard to beat, mate. Really, really is hard to beat. The machines, I can't remember actually what they're called. I don't want to spoil the story, mate. You'll soon see them. You'll soon see them on the campaign. But yeah, when you rank up a little bit, you'll have to give us a shout on WhatsApp or something, or just on PlayStation Message. One day I'm on and you're on, and I'll run through it with you a bit, as long as I can get in your area. Can I travel to that? Can I DMT out of it? Can I fuck? It's a beast, this world. I'm debating just staying in the online arena. We've got a scroll there. Now let's go and guard that scroll with them. But yeah, if I leave this game now, I will be in this fortress when I come back on. Granted, we've still got it. Doing some little ritual there, boys. Imbuing us with magic and spirit. I fucking love it. I can feel the harmonic resonance of the frequencies in my soul. Oh, come on, game developer. You're making that. That should have been solid, that then. Yeah, I'll wind down, get out of this map. Every few days I just have the thought again where I'm like, where's it actually gonna go? Where does it all go? Where does it all lead to? These interoperable marketplaces within these new created worlds. People are gonna start creating stuff within something that's already been created itself. The mushrooms are, they're magic. I actually can pick them. Can pick them mushrooms. Nimra's root, rock. Can sell that. That used to be worth quite a bit, I think. I know why, because it's for the fucking healing potion, innit? I think you make that fortify a meal with that. But I think you'd want a yellow one, not a green one. You will learn it, right? So towards the end of the story, Alan, the story from the start of the game up to Cold Harbor and what you do in Cold Harbor, that will teach you about the game. It will teach you how to follow the map. It will teach you where places are and stuff like that, and the gist of your spells and stuff. But trust me, you're not like it. There's so much more after that. You can clearly see I can get lost. Clearly see all my skills aren't upgraded. Granted, the class ones are full, 50 each. So I've unlocked all them. Unlocked two-handed staff to destruction staff, and restoration staff are almost maxed. But you can see I don't use a bow. I don't dual wield. I don't one hand and shield. Light armor, I'm working on my armors. I had loads of heavy armor on at one point, but now I've got light armor on, and I've got them spelt like their passive abilities. So Grace, Evocation, and shit like that. I've got World, Improved Hiding, Light Fingers, so you're a better thief. Trafficker, Locksmith. Do you know what I mean? You've got Soul Magic, which I've got them. That's how you can revive someone, because you can fill soul stones with the souls of people you've killed. If you've got the spell active at the time, you've got the guild you've joined. The Mages Guild, I've got a Meteor Flaming Ultimate on that, where the meteor comes down. Alliance War, Assault Support. You've got the racial for what you are, Highborn Elf and all that, like Light Elf, High Elf, Dark Elf. Then you've got your crafting, alchemy, blacksmithing, clothing, enchanting, provisioning, and woodworking. Clearly, I'm heading for woodworking, but I know that blacksmithing and clothing are going to produce really valuable items in the future. So I do that off nothing but deconstructing. I just take some blacksmithing equipment to a forge and the anvil, and I deconstruct it, and it gives me that experience. So in the future, I could create something that's blacksmith. Still have to do a bit of research so you can build the different sets. But it just shows the depth in just the skill level. But now what I show you something, mate, when you reach champion, you get different skill levels. Now I've got a lot of points available here. These are the constellations. Yes, the constellations that people derive power from. No danger, Sergio. It is Elder Scrolls Online, mate. So we've got the tower. So we'll go in. Go into the tower. The thief. Available. Look like under the thief's influence, the tower raises your stamina and makes you more efficient with spells and abilities. So basically, I want to sprint. I want to sprint good. Reduces cost of a break 3. That can be good because you want to keep your stamina. Reduces cost of a bash. When dealing damage with a light or heavy attack, you decrease the enemy's health, magic, and stamina. That's a good one to have. Only got another one available, but don't really want to lock them all up on that, actually. Let's take Warlord off. Put one on Sprint, one on Siphon. Increases your health recovery. Increases stamina recovery, magic recovery. So we're going to want one on magic recovery, and I've got no more to put in that. Go along to Mage. So we've got the Apprentice. Elemental Expert. Well, you know I love my elements. You know I love my shock magic and shit like that. So increases your flame frost and shock magic damage done by 2%. Next one is 2.35%. Upgrade for 1. Yes, please. Elfborn. Increases your critical damage and critical healing with Magicka. Yes, please. Staff Expert. Do we want to be a Staff Expert? Oh, Precise Piercing. Increases your critical damage and critical healing with stamina abilities. I don't use stamina abilities at the moment, so we don't need that one. I want to be a Staff Expert. You're damn right I do. And now to the Warrior. Resistance. Increase your critical resistance. Yes, please. Medium armor focus. Reduces damage taken against direct damage attack. Tanks. Motherfuckers. Damn right I want some of that. Them tank swings are brutal, mate. Elemental Defender. Reduces your damage taken from frame. Yeah, we're all about that elemental shit. Reduces your damage taken from physical poison and disease damage. Boom. So, what the fuck have I just done? That is what it is when you see that I'm champion 810. Where's my actual fucking guy, man? Couldn't even say it on there. Oh, it's at the bottom there, you muppet. It's behind me on the screen. There. So I'm champion 181, right? What does that mean? It means I have actually had 181 points to put into there. So So when you see someone who's champion 810, he's put 810 points in there. And you'll notice that if you max out a constellation, these top ones at the top, you can't add to them. They just unlock if you get this constellation up to rank 30. Do you know what I mean? If you get the ritual up to rank 30, the ritual at rank 75, the last stand one, is that's the third eye chakra, man. Let's it's a pineal gland, man. Let's not fuck about. We're talking about spiritual depth within the game and all that. They're getting powers from the constellations, and one of the constellations is the pineal gland. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's basically what we've got. We've got allocated 18, so you're bumping it up basically. We've earned 60 out of a possible 270. So it's making, although you can see a guy that's 810, every guy you see isn't the same 810. One guy could be heavy health, one guy's heavy magic, or one guy's really heavy stamina. And then again, the stamina could be for him or against him in the ways he's distributed it. It's yeah, my horse. I don't know where my pet is. Should have a pet out as well. I've got the bear. In fact, assistance. No, what? The smuggler? What the fuck? Non-combat pets. Flaming bear cub. Where is it? Where's my bear cub? Oh, you've got to summon them now. That's in the update, that. Didn't used to have to do that. You can't use this collectible in this zone. Oh, he's not allowed out in there. Poor little bastard. It's too dangerous for him. It's too dangerous for the lad. The combat pets can come out though. Now bear in mind as well, these take up 2 spells of each slot. Oh, the black hammer. What? Oh! Black hammer. The black hammer. Fucking black hammer. Ah! Central Intelligence. Kevin Hart. The black hammer, baby. Oh no, we don't have to feed that little pet. I can make my horse better though. Train my horse, babe. Oh, we got some wood. Grinding a bit of ash, mate. Never have like. The nodes should be close. They seem to be pretty far away. The nodes in the online arena. Like, I'd expect another wood or something at this tree, but nothing. It's a lot easier at night as well when you've activated when they glow for you. If you've got the skill set activated, the nodes will glow. It's a lot easier to see once you're within a certain distance of them at night. But come on, where's all the wood? Few and far betweens up here. Get on my arse and I'll see some. Nah, you're taking the piss. So obviously, like, there's clearly not as many nodes in this map as there is in the PvE maps. Like I say, I'm a PvE player. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here claiming to be some PvP wizard. I'm shit in PvP. I've not ranked it up at all, and I get murked off. If I was with a few of my mates, and or a few other decent, or even a few NPCs myself, I reckon I could take one of the little farms myself. There's only about 7-10 guys to take. I was killing freeze there with me pets. It's an interesting one. I'm just no good player on player. I've not played it enough recently, and especially not on a game like this. Now, Elder Scrolls, not Elder Scrolls, Star Trek Online's a little different. I had a B ship on that. I've probably been updated to. Probably got updated and now my ship's shit, but I had a sick ship on that. I had one that separates the Enterprise. Yeah, the Black Hammer. I knew it was that. It took me a while. Well, it took me a little minute to get it. I knew it was Kevin Hart. I couldn't remember the film when he's driving a Black Hammer about to take over and he's driving the car. That is quality. Oh, we're at a place where we have to get a pass here. Fuck's sake. Fuck off, Wolf. Pets will deal with that, Wolf. Can't believe the lack of minables in this bit of the map. Fucking joke, mate. Am I home? Am I fucking here or what? Get me to the way shrine. I'll go back to my hometown. What's up, bruh? Let me in. Open the gate! That was fast. Way shrine. Oh my god, it's just one little gate. That's obviously the gate they can't take into the fort. So yeah, so they can never get here. This is our safe haven. This should have more wood, surely. You'd think the wildlands was full of fucking minables. Still not had a note since the ashtray. Not ran past a note since the ashtray. Legitimately, that's telling me to don't come online for grinding specifically. I mean, you will be able to do a little bit of grinding on the side while you're waiting for battles to start and stuff like that. But really, there's not that many. For some reason, I remembered more than this. Don't know why. There's hardly any nodes. Might find them come back at night and they're glowing all over the gaff. I'm just missing them here for some reason, but eyes are usually on it, mate. The Northern Morrowind Gate. Let a brother in. Let a brother in. Let a brother in. Get out me way, you gimp. Still got a trek. Fuck's sake. Fuck a fucking whack a mark on it. Jesus Christ. We'll get to the way shrine to go home. Yo, you. Good luck, lad. Good luck, lad. Don't know how long you're going in there for, but good fucking luck. I'm done for this now. They've got little side tasks here. See all these blue arrows and shit. Little side tasks. Got to do some quest missions and that. The mission boards, fucking wanted guys and that. That bow and arrow there. Right now, is that yo, gee, is that take or steal? Don't fuck with me. Don't make me a thief. I'm taking this because it says take, not steal. Are we good? This is not theft. Nice. Get me out of this map. Oh my days. Don't like being in it when I'm not with my mates. I need to be with my friends, mate. Otherwise I don't feel safe. I just don't feel safe if I'm not with my friends. It's not right. It doesn't feel right. Oh, Pat Roadhouse, what a film, mate. Oh my days, I remember watching that years ago. And it was just like, what the fuck did I just watch? That was like that was the first time I ever thought of a bar brawler being a martial artist. Like an elegant fighter, but an absolutely devastating fighter at the same time. There's me bear. Woohoo, woohoo. You alright, mate? I'm sorry. Sorry I couldn't take you. You'd have got kidnapped, bruh. You'd have got kidnapped, mate. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't take you. Now again, I got that bear, Alan, simply for staying on the game, coming on the game. Oh, look at me, just lay down, bless. For coming on the game every day for a month, and at the end of the month, we got that bear. Now, if that bear's got real world value in the shop, let's come and see this, because we'll have a look now. Crown Store, the actual store, non-combat pets. Where is it? Can't even buy it now. Are you shitting me? Come on. SO Plus, special offers, little starter pack. What? Oh, what's this? An outfit look. Cost 6,000. This is what I mean. So it's going to be, the games will evolve in the end to the people who make the game will create stuff like this, like they always have. But it's going to give people who play the game also an opportunity to create something themselves, attach it to a smart contract for some real world value, and flog it on a marketplace. And like I keep trying to say, if someone just makes enough items a week and sells enough items a week, then you're gonna make a career out of it. You really, really are. It's going to be possible. I need to get some of these DLCs because I haven't got any of them. Bit of an idiot for not getting purchase. Got the Morrowind one, tell a lie. But I need all these, me. I need to get them all. I might just join the SO Online. Just join SO Online, I think. These are all bundles and DLCs. Bundle, DLC, DLC, bundle, DLC, Dragonhold, the Dark Brotherhood. Can I buy the bear? There's a little... bear with me, because I just want to make sure that I might actually have something that's going to appreciate in value on the game already, if it hits at a real world marketplace. There's big ifs in this, guys, like, but I can show you a story. 13 million players played this last year. 13 million players played it last year total. It's been going since 2014. It will go to PlayStation 5. Make no mistake of that. If this version itself doesn't just... The PlayStation 4 version will just go in. It'll be the next update that will be the PS5 version. And then eventually, in 2, 3, 4, 5 years, there'll come an update that's PS5 only, because PS4 is not going to be able to handle it. It'll be the same on Xbox. That really, really interests me. Can't buy the bear, it appears, right? So, once we get a real world marketplace, now, whatever value gets put on that bear, I own one and can sell it. I'm just struggling to non-combat pet. It should be on here. These are the non-combat pets. There's the white mane horse I've got. You can't even... There's no... Where's Black Beauty? There. Black Beauty there. So, them two horses, like that Aurorian Warhorse and the Nightmare Cursor, had a baby. And it's that. Oh, well, something like that. Cross between a Midnight Steed and a Skyrim Ice Horse. Actually, not that Warhorse. A Midnight Steed. Yo, the Ice Horse, right? I thought it was the White Horse, Warhorse. There's no bear, you can't buy the bear. So yeah, that bear is going to be worth it. You don't have to feed it or anything. It's just a non-combat pet. It just runs about. Yeah, it's for the aesthetic purposes. Oh, what? Guild invite accepted. Cheers, bruh. Just been invited. Voice channel changed. Guild online, yo. Guild online. No? Let me have a look at that. So, social, guild, SNL, show no love, roast of the week, TI's mum, Man of Steel, Rose, Sophia. Okay. Okay, just join that. They've got a guild bank, they've got guild herald there, they've got a guild store. Interesting what'll happen to the guild stores when the real world marketplaces come out, if they're just attached to the merchants. Get me some materials for crafting. Interesting. Need to get to the bank, offload some of my shit, and go and get some tea. What time are we on? Whoa, 20 to 6 already. Epic. Show that comment. Yeah, Adam Parker, mate. It's about to blow up gaming, and I need people to realise that when the kids say they want to be a gamer and they want to make money off gaming and hobbies moving forward, and they get to the point where they start thinking that they're not going to make it in a Fortnite tournament, or they're not going to be able to do this, that, and that. They forget that there's games where there are massive marketplaces and upgradable crafting items. So you bet your ass on it, a hell of a lot of this is going to have real world value once it's attached to a real world marketplace through ILP. Now let me go to that bank up there. Why do you think I keep just coming on banking shit? I'm not stupid. I'm not letting it slip me. I'm not going to be one of the guys who sat there in 2022 looking at Elder Scrolls Online thinking, I wish I had a filled my vault with a shitload of shit that I could craft. Never mind crafting stuff. There's no point in crafting stuff yet until you know what's going to be worth the most. Gather the materials, and then you've got the materials. When the marketplace is open, you see what items start being worth the most. You see what sets are worth the most, what craftable sets, what craftable items are worth the most. Then you target that. All you can do until then is become a master crafter, so there's nothing you can't craft if you want to craft it. Don't get to the point where someone's like, can you craft me a bow? And you're like, I don't do bows. I will have to get onto crafting bows in the end or something, like, do you know what I mean? It's researching bows, should we say, especially the style. You have to research the style. We did a bit of that in the last video, but I suppose we could do a deeper dive into that next weekend. Without a shadow of a doubt, we'll be able to do a deeper dive into that and get to the top of this. Just pick the route up, necklaces and shit. Don't need that. Blacksmithing, ore, so we can refine that and gain experience. We can refine the ore into metal, into a finer product that can be crafted with, should we say. We can deconstruct the bow. That's not going in the bank. Again, you can refine the silk. In fact, that's just used to create like armor. We'll be selling that material, clothing, or we'll just make something with it randomly to increase a little bit of clothing experience. Interesting. Clothing. It had a bit of weed then, didn't it? Gillyweed. Bit of gillyweed. What's that? Used in crafting jewellery furniture. I've not even got the jewellery update. I can't even craft hand jewellery yet, and I've got them as well. To create jewellery, I have level 1 or 2. I can't craft jewellery yet. Stop giving me this shit. Or if I want to sell, don't mind sell. You need some dust, 2022. Give us a shout. I'll have some. Poisons, fucking provisioning, game, cooking food, provisioning. Say cooking, yo. Right, here we go, woodworking shit, got all this in there. Pitch, rough ash. What, it's full? Nah, we can't have it full with no wood. Ah, no, only sanded wood, Scott. Come on, dickhead, remember your own shit. So I have a rule that I don't keep rough wood in the bank, only sanded wood. So I get more in. Because, like, obviously, for all the logs that for every 10 logs, you won't get 10 planks necessarily. Obviously 7 to 10 sanded planks. So yeah, I only put the sanded wood in the vault, and then when you come to make a staff or a bow or anything of wood, You don't make it out of rough wood. Already refined, sanded, ready to go. So again, if we look at this now, these are all just going to accumulate. So let's look at the vaulting and show you what I mean. Once it's got its spot, it's got its spot. Alan, especially when you're gathering in your vault, because until you get the money to buy new bank space, and we'll get into like trading and what you can sell and that to up your dough. Like, might look like I've got a lot of money at the moment there, 100 grand and 15, but it's actually not that much. And if you proper grind it after gold, you triple that in a weekend, mate. But we're not necessarily after the gold, because don't think people are going to be selling much of the gold. It's the items. But like the Dwarven Oil, for instance, got 29 of them in there now. It doesn't need another slot till I'm holding about 200 of them. And it's the same for everything. So once it's got its, there we go. Drew wax. That'd be like 10k gold. Just went and sold that online now. Now that'll take clothes from epic purple level up to yellow. So if I've got any light armor or anything in the future, I want to hold on to this. I don't really want to sell it, because if I want to get a light armor, a set that I've... the necromancy set... The necromancy set, is it light? What I'm wearing, what I'm packing. Light armor. Light chest armor. Yeah. Light head armor. So if I want to take that chest, it's purple at the moment. It's Raziel's necrotic robes of necropotence. If I want to take that to yellow, epic level, I need to use a certain amount of them at a clothing table to upgrade that item. So I'm worth more in the marketplace. This is why we keep things of colour more important. Elegant lining from blue to purple, embroidery from fine to superior, hemming from standard to fine, and so on. Everything coloured is worth more than white, but again, once you've got it in the spot, you can collect multiple amounts of them, and it will just keep stacking in your bank, and just keep stacking in your bank. And don't get me wrong, some of these won't be worth a wank when you're higher level, but it don't mean you can't just keep selling them. Marketplaces to the noobs. Damn right you can. Furnishing materials, I don't make furniture, but I've got some items here, material that can make furniture if anyone wants to buy any. Got 82 heartwood, you want some of that? Yeah, all this necropotent shit's light. So you want that Drew wax, but it would sell for 10k in a guild store. Easy. And there is shit that sells for 90 to 100k. That's how I got 100k. Selling a bit of dust the other week. But it is crazy. XRP bags happening. Nah, but I did the DMT travel, didn't I? The DMT travelling, so I'll spend a bit of gold to do it. Come to that way shrine up there. Travel to the way shrine. So it's cost 146 gold. But that, where it does his little DMT trick. You can see the constellation he's using. Drawing power from a constellation somehow. And boom, zapping through the mycelium. Going somewhere else in the map. Fucking using the pineal gland, mate. Constellations. Oh my god. Can't resist a swim. And we're gonna make it. Ah! It's close. Sky shards. So, Alan, for every sky shard, you'll see that blasting a big blue light into the sky. You can Google like sky shard locations and get videos up that help you get them. And in your skills, for every sky shard, if I just get one more sky shard, I get another skill point. So I want to find one. And I can't really be asked. It's not too bad like that when you've got 4 out of 16. Clearly I can go online and there's 12 left. There's quite a few left on that map. But some of the maps, mate. I've got 12 out of 16 on that. To go back round now and try and figure out which ones I've got and which one I haven't. Just to get 4 of them. But just to get 4 of them. Oh, it's just 4 sky shards. It's 4 sky shards, mate. Fucking skill points are valuable. It's, basically, when you look at what's in the bank, Infantry. I'm like carrying that on me, aren't I? Right? RIT vouchers. Yeah. So the RIT vouchers, the Telvar, the Alliance points, and possibly the gold. I know for a fact the Telvar and the Telvar can get took off you, and your Alliance points can get took off you. But only in the centre of the map in Cyrodiil, in Cryodil. Right? It's if you go into the sewer or into the streets of the centre of Cryodil, you will be looted when you're killed, and you're out of there, mate. See, you're gone. That's why some might say, "What you doing, Scott? Get that 9k Alliance points in your fucking bank." And I'm like, "Well, chill your beans, mate. I barely go in PvP." It's like I hardly ever go in PvP. Like, say, if I had a team of 4 or 5 guys, I'd be in there all the time, or a lot more than I am. But it's very, very hard to find a team at times. Other times it's not. It just depends. It just depends. Undaunted Keys. Oh, them Undaunted. You ain't doing them without some boys, some help, or girls. I mean girls when we say boys. Some of the backup, some of the boys. You know the dance. No sexism here. No sexism here. My mage is sexless. He's not got a penis or a vagina, or he's a fucking interdimensional being with no sex organ because he don't give a shit. Yeah, be staying away from there, Alan, for a bit. Don't get me wrong, mate. That Tevlar stuff gets you some good shit. Gets you some good shit in some good stores. This is what I'm saying about the Undaunted Keys and all that. There's stores in this game that have... I don't even know the word I'm looking for, but let's just say they've got a lot more oomph and power behind them. They're Undaunted Enclave. So the general goods merchant who will sell you shit for keys, and that you get and your Undaunted points. And you can get your pledge givers. So you go and pledge to the pledge giver, and he'll give you a pledge, and you'll be like, "Yeah, I'll go and do that, me and my boys." And you'll go to the dungeon or the delve or the cave, wherever it sends you, and you'll smash it. Or you'll get fucked up. It's only one or the other. I know, but it's a shame, really, because I'm sure they could make some kind of world for women to get into. Do you know what I mean? It's only about like what they're interested in. Do you know what I mean? It's be an interesting one to sit around with a load of women that and be like, what kind of simulation game is gonna get you sat at a PlayStation for 2 hours? See that Croc? He's a beast. Damn, he's killed you, bruh. What you saying? Yeah, why are you there? You ain't... Where? Oh, I'm in green shade. I don't want to do you yet, mate. But this is where I live, innit? This is my home. There's my house. There's my house. Cliff Shade. Yeah, this is my home country at the moment. I'm not doing the missions here yet, but I'm going to that eyeball. I'm not letting that pop up and not claiming it, because that's a spot on the map. A point of interest is the eyeball. Oh, damn, we got a mammoth. Echo Pond. You telling me you brought me here and there's no chest or anything? This ain't no point of interest, eh? Do you get a little bit... It's one of the things you have to do to complete the map, that. The points of interest and stuff. That Ruby died down there. Ruby! Ruby. No, it's not. Yo, God told me to tell you, you're supposed to be extinct. So fuck off. Oh, 88k, bruh. 88k, yeah. got 88,000 points. You can see like what we're taking off him. Get a little grind down with some things. I mean, he's nothing. Him. Stay out of them red circles, Alan. You can see them red circles, mate. Hold L2, right? X and direction, and you'll roll. Right, you can also press R2 at the same time while you've still got L2 held, and it will bounce it and back, put them off balance, and then you can start attacking when you let go of L1, L2, sorry. But hold L2 to block, and then press X while you're doing the direction to give it a little roll. You'll see the stamina's ran out on the right. I can't roll while I've not got no stamina, so just bear in mind. Use your energy conservatively. You can see the stamina coming back now. But watch what one roll takes. I'll show you again in a sec. We're up to 50% stamina, 58. One roll, boom, down to 30. Another roll. Can't roll again. Can't roll again. What the fuck? So conserve it a little bit. You only got 2 rolls above 60%. It's 30, like, it's 25% a roll, pretty much. Truly superb Glyph of Shock. Yes, mate. Yes, mate. For anyone who watched the episode last week when I was doing a bit of gaming, and I've made a lightning staff, and I didn't really have a Glyph of Shock that was a decent shock glyph to put on a shock staff, so it just increased the shock damage. So for any enemy that was weak against shock, he's going to get absolutely annihilated from it. Don't get me wrong, something made out of a lightning storm's not even going to feel it. You're going to be tickling it. But to double up on the staffs, so like this one, it's flaming that there, innit? But that's an ice blast. Ice blast. But when I get the staff out, it's on fire. It's a flaming staff. Or is it an ice staff? It's an ice staff with flaming damage. It's got flaming damage, mate. What you on about? Ruby Ash Ice Staff of Flame. Deals 2,385 flame damage. Oh. But, what's this you say? You can enchant it? What? Oh, I've got a Glyph of Shock. Oh, what? That'll change it and take it from 2656. Obviously, I don't want to bring it down from fire to shock and bring it down. But if that was actually taking it up, you can see it goes from the Ruby Ash Ice Staff of Flame to the Ruby Ash Staff of Shock. So when you go into a dungeon, mate, and you're like, oh, I've got the Ruby Ash Staff now. Have you? You got one of Shock. You got one of Fire. Have you got a Ruby Ash Ice Staff of Ice? Have you got... Seriously, this is the diversity between the weapons you can start constructing and crafting, and the way that you can say to people, look, this is why you're going to want that. If you go to that boss in that dungeon, I've created this weapon here that just annihilates him because he can't handle shock. Or I've got this one here who annihilates that guy because he can't handle fire. Do you know what I mean? You need to start learning the enemies. If you've got an icy enemy, they're going to get murked off fire. If you've got an enemy that's a dragon or a lava monster, fire ain't really going to do that much damage to a lava monster, is it? To get your shock and ice damage out. It's the depth in the game is unbelievable, guys. It's worlds within games, worlds in games. It's like that is the true future of gaming. An actual world created within a game, not just a campaign that one guy does on its own. It's got that. Alan can just fuck off on his own and just boom, tunnel vision, bam the story out, and have one of the best campaigns he's ever watched on a game. It's epic. If you finish that campaign story relatively fast, it's epic. It's a good story. Good stuff happens. You can even become emotionally invested at times. Like there's a woman who gets captive and that, and she's in the cells and that, and mate, you lose her, man. Like she's going sick at one point and all that, and I swear to God, you're like, yeah, get them motherfuckers getting what they deserve and all that, and she goes off on her own, and you find out later that she's been murked, mate, and it's like, yo, take me to them motherfuckers now, tear their heads off. You get emotional. If I like that character, you motherfucker. It's crazy. But yeah, that's a good glyph today. to get that. Truly superb. I mean, I'm not sure it goes very higher. I'm not sure it goes much higher than that. Truly superb glyph. I know there's grand glyphs and great glyphs. Of truly superb is that's sounding pretty near the top. That I'm going to admit. But clearly the flame one on the other weapon was more. Obviously, when you're making your own weapon, it hasn't got an enchantment. You're putting it on yourself, so 1 of 2,000 damage is decent to have at first. You're damn right is. That'll make a good shock staff. That make a lightning staff with extra shock damage. And I'm actually gonna go and do it before I go. I'm just gonna DMT trip again, so we can speed it up. And I'll show you exactly what I've been me. I'm going to go make a pretty decent shock staff now. Because I made a decent one last week, but it didn't feel good enough. And then when I went out, it's doing ill damage. Ill damage. But it's because it scaled it up with my champion points. All them champion points where I've boosted staff power, staff master, boost by 2%, staff damage, shock damage. All them little boosts matter in the end. They really do. And it helps scale the weapon up. We want northeast. Little side mission. That's a side mission arrow. Little gimping, but you never know what you get off it. He could give you a sick piece of a sick setting. You just don't know. You never know which one's going to lead to the best things. Anvil's through here. Is it up or down? It's up. Watch it, man. Oh, you muppet. There's a woodworking station. There we go. Right, we are going to create. We want a lightning staff. Oh yes, mate. We're going to fucking Ash, mate. Now we might like. It's getting to me because my woodworking's not quite where it needs to be. That damage would be 1025 at base level 50, 1/5. We're gonna come to that. And we're going to 11 sanded ash we're going to make one out of, which gives it level 50 champion points 6 there, so it's still a pretty high level staff, just not going to be as high as it could be. Nord high elf, we'll do a high elf because I am a high elf, why not? Trait. Increases weapon enchantment effect by 10% and reduces enchantment cooldown by 50%. We're going to put a shock enchantment on the weapon of 2000. That would put 10% on it, so it'd be 2.2 then. It's getting more towards the 2600 that the fire was on, innit? Again, increases physical and spell resistance by 19. That's good, defending. Increase experience gained by kills. Increases physical and spell penetration. So we're going to get the penetration of the spell with sharpened. I've got 17 of them stones. I'm using one of them. Craft it. Make that bitch. Got a shit staff. And what? Me. Show me yours. Back it up. Back it up. Improvement. Ash lightning staff. We're going to put it to fine straight away. So we're not going to... No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're going to come out. We're going to bomb. Infantry. We are going to... Ash Ruby Staff. Actions. Triangle. Enchant. Stop. Nah, mate. Nah, mate. I had one. Why is it not letting me put that enchantment on there? Let me put it on that though, won't ya? Minimum level 160. It is a high glyph. Motherfucker. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that. Oh, all that Elder Scrolls is bad, man, mate. Bad, man. I'd give it you, mate, but... So, basically... Fuck's sake. Right. What's going on here now is that's minimum level 160 on that glyph, right? So I can't add it to that. Oh, can't add it to that one because it's only a level 60 champion, not 160. But if we'd have added the enchantment, we'd have got the 2000 enchantment. We've got the penetration. We then come back out with the enchantment on it, back to the table, back to improvement, back to active that one. Fine pitch, use a bit of pitch, got 47 pitch, we could do this all day. On shitty little ones, improve that shit, accept, make it fine. So it's gone from standard staff to a fine staff. We're then going to whack a bit of turpin in it, we're going to make it, we're taking it up again. But you notice here now, the sharpened, increased physical and spell penetration has gone up. It's going to go up again. The enchantment would have gone up. If we'd have been able to put that enchantment on this staff, the enchantment would have increased in strength as well. And we're going to improve that. Bish, bash, bosh. And same as what happened last week. Because I haven't got enough mastic. Yeah, I haven't got enough mastic to do it 100%. And I don't really want to waste 4 mastic. We need to go and grind some wood to get some mastic and shit. This is what I'm saying. I can't even produce legendary staffs at the moment myself. So... We've got a lot of grinding to do, really. We really have. But Ash Lightning Staff of Shock, that would have been. Do you know what I mean? If I'd have been able to put the enchantment on it, Ash Lightning Staff of Shock, it'd have been a bad man little staff. It's already blue. Looks well better blue, doesn't it? White Gimp staff before. Now everyone's like, oh, it's blue staff. Blue staff, mate. Oh, it's got blue staff. Yo. You know what I mean? Like, it's legit like, look at Nightball, you gimp. I'm going to just deconstruct it now. So what we're going to do, I've got 32. Just behind me there. You can't quite see it behind my head, but it says woodworking 32. It's got a level up bar. I'm going to deconstruct the bow. Deconstruct, and the bar went up a tiny little bit. And we didn't get no usable items. But what we're going to do now, we're going to deconstruct this lightning staff. There's a very fat chance it's going to give me mastic. It'll probably give me a little bit of the pitch back that I spent on it. Maybe a little bit out of it. Right, yeah. We're not going to get it, but you never know. So we got a turpin. Spent 3 pitch, 5 turpin on that, cheeky bastards. Give me 1 turpin back. Taking the piss. Main hand back up. See, what are them there? Swords and daggers. Need the forge to deconstruct them. But again, like, just highlighting here that you don't necessarily need to be crafting anything at the moment. Gather all your wood, gather your materials, get it in the vault, and then come to places like this with all the weapons you've managed to pick up. Use the blacksmithing station, deconstruct, but you can also do the research. So again, I'm going to have to start doing some of these. That's researchable actually. So I've got precise in a sword, right? But you'll see each weapon is its own. I've got precise and powered in an axe. None of them. I've got precise in a sword. None of them are doable. I've got precise and sharpened in that great sword. I've got trait line dagger, precise researchable. One available, 6 hours. So what we're going to do, we're going to click research on that. And yeah, it's going to break the dagger down, but I don't use daggers. I don't give a shit. Research the trait so I can make a dagger with that trait in the future. Boom. Yes, please. Now going to take 5 hours, 59 minutes till I can do another trait. and a bit more research at that table. But I remember seeing in my Slottables before that I had some... Oh, you motherfucker, it's instant woodworking research. If that would have been instant blacksmithing research, then we could have finished that research straight away and then put another one on. We should have researched the bow. Or the lightning staff. Basically. You just don't get the items back when you do research. You only get them when you construct them. Again, Alan, there's the marker for the main story marker. That's my continuation of my main story. For part of this map. Clearly, they're expecting some shit on the other side of that door. And I'm probably going to be the one that's going through it to sort it out. Someone's invading from the east. Motherfuckers. I love it. I absolutely love the game as it is now. But honestly, guys, can you imagine where this is actually going to go? Let me bring this back up. So again, for anyone that won't really watch him, Google to research. Nah, research on the actual game, mate. So I know how to do the actual... So my character knows how to do the stuff. I've just taught him how... Well, he's learning at the moment. It's going to take 5 hours for him to learn how to make a dagger with that trait on it. Epic. When it came out, it got roasted. That's because it was on PC only and the graphics were shocking. The graphics were shocking, Ollie. Not going to lie about that. In 2014, when it came out on PC only. But once it hit PlayStation and consoles, and they started putting a little bit more money into it, and more people started buying stuff like all the stupid pets and all that shit. You can get them through other means, and like I say, we got given that bear, didn't buy that bear, bought the horses. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like we're not spending money on it anyway. So I'm a little reluctant to buy the DLCs because I've spent like pretty much what's the DLC on in-game content as it is, but basically, Forte, we know Forte. I keep speaking to it. Forging the future of games with Forte. This is from a year ago. And it's talking about free-to-play games and becoming... getting a greater agency. So we believe blockchain technologies offer a path forward towards greater agency for players as value participants in game economies and improved alignment with the creators of the games and worlds and economies in the world. This is what I'm saying. Just explain this to your kids, if nothing else, right? ILP is going to enable someone on Elder Scrolls to sell a sword or swap a sword on Elder Scrolls for a gun on COD, or swap a car on GTA for a house on Elder Scrolls. You're going to be able to swap your assets between the games using ILP. And then there'll be XRP will be there for inter-asset liquidity. All open source projects. I believe these projects offer a strong foundation for the future. We're excited to help game developers build where game economies offer multi-directional transactions between parties, greater player agency, minimize counterparty risk, multi-network contract interoperability, and trust minimized computation. We've also put together $100 million. Come on, man. Developed with Spring, aimed at bringing these and other core technologies. It's coming, guys. It's coming. They've already been working on it a year. More and more solutions. I'm interested in what Rockstar do. I'm interested in what Epic Games do. I'm interested in what everyone does. I really, really am. We can go here now. Let me just read a little bit of this. ESO coming to PS5. I actually didn't want that. That was what I searched before for that ESO guy's suicide. Motherfucker, I don't want that one. Elder Scrolls could be heading to PS5 and Xbox Series X. Elder Scrolls Online is really putting a massive multiplayer online gaming genre. With the release of the PS5 and Xbox Series X fast approaching, what are the developers doing to get the same onto the next generation of consoles. Elder Scrolls Online has a huge community of players. We said at the beginning, there's 13.5 million players last year. The title now has over 50 million players and counting. We're expecting that to grow too. With the release of a new chapter, Greymore, just around the corner, it's just come out. It's a community that is seemingly very engaged with its game and its creators. They've taken ZeniMax, the creators are. They've taken unusual steps to boost the cult status of the game amongst its community, offering loot box style in-game rewards for those who watch applicable SO Twitch streamers. For example, now that the community is showing more and more interest in the future of SO and asking will it be on the PS5 and Xbox Series X, creative director at ZeniMax Online Studios, we're just now kind of digging into that. The specs were always released a couple of weeks, were only released a couple of weeks ago, but we have definitely heard the fans, yes, you know, they are saying we want this on there, on the next gen of consoles. So we're exploring what that means and when, if we could do that. As I said before, it will be the same game. And it will be on PS4 and PS5. It will look better on PS5. It will run smoother on PS5. There will be no glitchy screens as you pass the online map because it's that big. So you will have a chance to be a better gamer if you're on the newer console. But eventually down the line, this is going to be an adaptive game like World of Warcraft now that's just going to carry on. I have no doubts about that. And down the line, it's not going to work on the PlayStation 4 and you will have to get a PS5 to continue to play it. But your character's going to carry over. That's another thing I've got no doubt about. They want this game that I'm playing now, on PS5. They don't want a new version of it. They don't want a new character and a new version of it. They want this world on PS5. It's as simple as that. Does it have massive battles? Mate. Ollie, that's joke. Mate, battles, rewind a bit, lad, and go and watch me in the PvP arena. You want to see me get murked? I walked in my own castle, mate. I revived a guy. I'd love to know the timestamp of this, because I revived a guy outside in the court. He'd been murked off. A few guys ran away from him. I seen him running around the side, so I'm thinking they're not in the building yet. Killed that guy there and they're going round to the door to get in the building. I thought, I'm going to get him up. I'm going to get in there. We're going to see if there's pour a bit of oil down, do something. Do something. Walked in the door, mate. It's about 30 people there, all the enemy. There was about 7, not 30, but, you know, exaggeration's okay at times. The room was full of the enemy. It's my own castle. It's supposed to be a safe hold. Ollie. And I walked into the valley of the shadow of death, fearing no evil, like a fucking idiot. I should have been scared to death, bro. It was crazy. Sly Brethren, Counter-Strike, way too many broken keyboards. It's madness, innit? Let me get this guy back to my house. I've got a weird thing about wanting to finish the game at my house. Don't judge me. Just one of them things. Well, thanks for reminding me. Head. Oh, turn around, your weapon. What a dick. Oh, you just a dick. Everybody likes jumping on my dick. You know, when he come round for the barbecue, jumping on my dick. Jumping on my dick. Can't do it, I tried. Stable master, make me horse faster because it got absolutely smoked before. It's up to 19%. Thank you. You can do that. 1 point a day, costs 250 gold. Speed, stamina, or carrying capacity. I recommend getting stamina at 10 and then pushing speed and carrying capacity. So do 1 point on each until they're all at like 10, and then you'll clearly see that I've been smashing speed recently. I think we did carrying capacity last week. But it could just be coming on every day, and that horse had been maxing 6 months. Do you know what I mean? It's the grind, innit? It's finding that 5 minutes to be asked, turning it on, getting your daily reward, doing all your little daily challenges and that. Sometimes you just want to come on and have a buzz and go and get murked in PvP. But that's what I mean, man. You make yourself funny enough in PvP, you'll get watched all day eventually. You don't need to be winning, do you, to be engaging. You just need to be a good, fun, struggling for words at the moment. Exciting, fun and exciting watch. If you get people laughing, people joking and engaging, then you've done it. You've done it. Me, like, can you imagine? Judge! And you're bailing in. I ran down a hill, mate, gave up the high ground and got absolutely annihilated. Like that. I wasted me burning oil. Don't run away from your trebuchet or your burning oil or your big crossbow. Don't run away from them and let them get out of sight without someone stood at them and using them, because they'll just fucking disappear. And the last thing you want is your tub of burning oil that's going to save the outpost door disappearing minutes before you needed it to save the outpost door. It wasn't very well planned out. It wasn't very well executed. We got annihilated. We got murked. We got bumfucked. And we loved it. Not that way. Where's expecting Carl to pop up now? Oh, is that right? Did ya? Enjoyment is key, Alan. It legitimately is, mate. Gay station. Yeah, okay. Ollie. Yeah, was your born, mate? Pretty sure I was playing PlayStation when you were still in testicles. I was playing PlayStation when you were still in testicles, mate. I'm pretty sure Xbox is only just a year older than you or some shit. Or you're a year older than Xbox. You're talking about a baby console sucking Microsoft's dick. Yeah, feel free to do that, mate. Bit of Bill Gates. Bill. Ooh. You want to talk gay station? You're the one sucking Bill Gates' dick, mate. Riding the Microsoft fucking hype train. When we're on the king of consoles, it's been sucking everyone else. PlayStation's been sucking my cock since 1994, mate. Xbox wasn't doing shit back then, was it, bruh? Halo is the only thing it's got, mate. Come at me with Halo, or go away. Xbox just ain't got it. You know, PlayStation's the king of consoles. How can people not see that? Like, it was the first it wasn't the first console to bring discs. I'm not that young, but it was the first console to bring discs to the mainstream. Your Mega Drive didn't have discs, but your Mega CD that clicked onto it could take a disc. And there was things popping up with discs. And I believe Sony originally designed the PlayStation to sell the design to Nintendo, but then realised how big it was going to be and released it itself as a Sony device. Drogon. Yeah, he comes. He's me Daedric Summon. Or she is. She's a harpy, isn't she? Well, it calls her a Twilight Matriarch, but if you Google Harper, that's what she is. And that's a Clanfear or some shit. If we go to skills, Daedric Summoning, it's that unstable Clanfear, which started as a familiar little monkey looking thing and it evolved, and that Twilight Matriarch, which is an evolved Harper, basically. So we'll summon them to help me fight. Alan, people can come up with me like Xbox has got a little bit more DDR RAM and Xbox has got a little bit more memory and Xbox has got this and Xbox has got that, and I'll just be like, well, I don't give a shit what Xbox has and hasn't got. I couldn't care less. I've never owned one and I never will. Never will. I remember going to my mates back in the day to see him playing it, and I remember getting cramp in the thumb and the pad being just shit. I remember thinking that instantly because the PlayStation pad's synchronicity, mate. It's synchronized. Like, both hands are in the same position to use the toggles and the buttons. The Xbox forces you to use your hands in two different ways. And then I get cramp in that thumb because he don't want to be up. He wants to be pointing the other one, synchrony, like that, like. So instead of the thumb being up there like a mong, like, yeah, what you doing up there, lad? Not listening. Mong, not as in handicapped, not as in just a normal person acting an idiot is a definition. I don't know. Yeah, right. Not yeah. Got past that. Before everyone slates me for saying mong. Pony gay station, sex box. Ole, it's brainwashed you. They've brainwashed you, mate. They've brainwashed you, mate. When did Xbox come out? Was it 2000? Let me see this. Xbox release. I can't type for this shit. Wow, it was 2001. I was in college when that come out. You know what I mean? Go waiting. It took you till I was 16 to make a console. You lagged, mate. You're done. You missed the party. It's like someone making a new Facebook now. Why the fuck would I go on that? Why would I go on a new Facebook someone else makes now? Well, I've made my own Facebook, so I've got one here, mate. Yeah, but mine's got an original page that an exclusive original page that your page hasn't got called Halo. So, who gives a shit? Don't care, mate. I've got a console. I've had one for years. Years. Where the fuck have you been? Xbox. I don't want a box. Fucking console. I want a station, mate. I want a media station. A multimedia player. I don't want a box. I want a fucking bin. That bin there. It's a fucking bin. We'll go to PlayStation 1 release date. Fucking summer 94 or something. Can't spell. When I type. December. Winter 1994. Ole. Been gaming since man wasn't even in testicles. You was like, what was you? You was protein going into your fucking dad. He's in denial. Yes, it's bad on that. If you genuinely think Xbox is better, you're perfectly well within your right to think it's better. And from a certain perspective, it is better. I just take it back to who came first, and PlayStation wins all day. You can't beat it. Can't. It's come 7 years before Xbox. It's the king. It's the fucking king. He set the standard. He set the standards, mate. He set the standards. Xbox is still trying to meet now. I will hold my hands up and say, while it was the original Xboxes and the 360 with PlayStation 2, they almost got ahead. They almost got ahead because of online gaming. But it was in a time where online gaming still wasn't as big as people campaign gaming. So PlayStation kept a lot of people who just campaign gamed. It was only by PlayStation 3 and Grand Theft Auto 5 that PlayStation really needed to step up the game, because online gaming was turning into worlds like this. And by 2014, 2015, the rest was flaming history 10 years later. Do you know what I mean? So it's an interesting one. It really, really is, mate. I enjoyed that. I'm an honest loser. Yeah. You're not a loser, you're just subjectively different. But take that fucking L and stick it in your bin. The one that says Xbox on it. we playing the station round here, bruh. Playing the station. Multimedia stations. Let me log out of this piece of shit. I enjoy gaming. No, I don't actually want to log out. I just want to turn it off. I never log out. Why do I say that then? What is log out? Log out. On air. Fuck's sake. We're still on air. We're still on air, mate. We'll stop broadcasting your fucking weapon. She was a raspberry beret. Woo. Kurt, not on. Yeah, there's not enough Elder Scrolls players in this motherfucker. I need more friends willing to play Elder Scrolls. Curtis Barlow, 17 minutes ago on his PS4. Close, power, off, turn off PS4. It's tea time for me, guys. Really appreciate you tuning in. As always, I know watching people game can be extremely boring at times. I really appreciate you coming in for sitting through that, and I do understand that it's going to take a hell of a long time to get where this is saying in cross-chain transactions between games. It's going to take a hell of a long time, but what I'm trying to say is pick a game, pick a world, pick a game, and fill a fucking vault with material ready to craft when craftables become valuable, or when the crafted becomes valuable. I see. I thought he was 21, but I don't know where my head's pulled that from. I don't want to say I know it. I thought Ollie was 21. I remember talking in a chat. Oh, he's still a pup. You've got so much time. So it was 21. Sly Brev, I've only just noticed that DLC. Credit card comment. Grand Theft Auto, love me, mate. I bought all sorts on there. All sorts. I mean, I was in work, it was spare money at the time, and if I was pulling myself out of the pubs, so I'd stop going to the pub and I was looking to chill. So I got back into gaming and I spent like 300 quid over about 18 months on Grand Theft Auto. Legitimately. Because we got caught cheating. So we cheated at first when online first come out because there was loads of glitches, and Kurt is a master glitch finder. I'm not bad myself at finding glitches and that, but Kurt, not necessarily finding them. We let someone else will find them. You just go on the new online game and be like, glitching COD online. And it'll come up, someone will be like, oh, there's a glitch there, have you seen it? Anyone played Destiny to see how you glitch Crota to death? Crota, not Carota. when you glitch Crota to death, you fucking do it like that last mission. It's fucking madness. And yeah. There was PS is better, no doubt. I'm puffed up with pride. In fact, all that's another reason Elder Scrolls Online would have got shit when it was younger, because it would have had a lot of glitches. But basically on GTA, when that come out, that had a shitload of glitches. So we cheated and we found a race glitch. The race where you could race around the prison. Put certain settings on, and whoever won that race, mate, let me tell you. Not just the race, every fucking lap. Your experience just boomed up. And I swear to God, so did your money at the end of it. So we all started buying these cars, and then you can figure out a way of giving your car to someone else. You could glitch it in the garage. You gave the guy your car, right? He got in the driver's seat while you got in the passenger seat, and then he drove it into his garage, and you left the game. It became his fucking car. His car, him driving it in his garage. You're not there. Becomes his car. You fucking log back in, and your car's still in your garage. You're like, yes, mate, we just cloned a fucking car through a glitch. 33 all there, was ya? Put another shrimp on a barbie, mate. 3:33 AM here. Let's go to bed. Jesus Christ, Alan. Sorry to keep you up, mate. Wow, right, so I'm only 3 years older than you all. That's interesting. I thought he was younger than that. Who was that then that day that was 21? Don't know. I forgot. But yeah, I need to go and get some tea and a drink. My mouth's like a bear's ass. What's this? My mum got. Oh, That's a pretty decent map, I suppose. Yeah. Right. Yeah, there will be more streams. Obviously, the gaming streams will be at the weekends. I'll try and keep them earlier, Alan. I fucking didn't think about that. And for anyone else interested, I'll try and keep them in the morning or early afternoon. I really will. I'll try and keep them short as well. I mean, this has been another 2 hours, 25 minutes. We'll try and keep them small and compact, because eventually, hopefully, we'll all just be gaming with each other, and we won't need to stream it really. We can just record it and just do little highlight reels and all that. Who knows where it'll go? We might get on Theta TV streaming all the time. We'll see what happens. But raining in Essex. Come on, XRP. Get to Marbs, mate. Fuck Florida. Florida can suck it. All of America can. Not his people. It's government. They won't let me in. Although, like, loads of American people are great people. America's actually a proper decent place, but for some reason, its government won't let me in. So fuck them. We'll go to Marbs at first. Till we get as rich as Russell Brand, they won't care about what drugs you've been caught with in the past. Then don't care that he used to be a crackhead, but for some reason, they care that I've been arrested with cannabis in the past. Won't let me in, but will let him in. Absolute fucking madness. Where's this, actually? Get over here, you. You can turn on now. Get me a job. Active job. I've got 423 in that balance at the moment now. I'm interested in what it actually gets to by the end of this month. That's all in 1 month, that. 423 throughout June. Only just halfway through the month as well. You could average 1,000. If you was, depending on how active, because occasionally you'll come on and it'll be like waiting for a job. There's no job there for it to help stream. So you're obviously not earning at that moment. But if it went all the time, it looks like you'd get about 800 to 1,000 a month. Very interesting. Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to do, Alan. I'm trying to kind of come up with a new routine. And the thing is, the reason I've never done this before and actually nailed down a routine and schedule is because before I fucking come up with one, I get back in work and I've got to chase the money that pays the bills, man. It fucking does me head in at the moment, but I've got hope. Got hope. I know for a fact that in the future, we will all be able to earn more money than we think we can off hobbies. It's just a matter of time, and let alone what we're about to earn off being in a new industry and investment. So it can get annoying, but I'm trying to figure out a new routine at the moment, and at least until I'm back in work and I don't have the time during the day to do the live streams. I need to start cutting that early morning stream shorter. Can't let it go. Letting that go 3 hours is what's fucking my days up, to be honest. Especially if it doesn't start till closer to 9 o'clock, because you're talking 9 till 12. Don't fuck all. Not even had breakfast. Do you know what I mean? Like, in the back for 3 hours, chatting shit, and not even had anything to eat. So, with having a cat now, the cat's getting me up early. I'll try and get in a new routine, get up nice and early, 6, half 6. Get some brekkie downstairs, get in the back by about 7, half 7. So then when I do get back in work, the videos coming on at a similar time, 7, half 7s like they used to. 33 married, second little girl, and due on Wednesday. Fucking LA. Well, remember all 20k XRP. Could be wife changing, mate. So you need to get out at any point. Just might be worth asking for the price at the moment. Interesting, Alan. Thanks for the feedback on that. Appreciate it. What I really think I should do, Ole, is like a 1 hour early morning fact stream. Then like pick it up with any further developments or another story during midday for half an hour or so. And then again at the evening. But again, it's quite an extreme commitment to say I'm going to do that every day of the week. Do you know what I mean? I can say I will try and do that Monday to Friday as much as I possibly can. But for me to schedule it in and to say, yo, by fucking 7 o'clock every morning I'm going to be on for an hour or half 6. And then again at 12 and then again at 5. This is why I need an office. If I had a 24-hour office, mate, that I could just fucking live in, it'd be a done deal. I'd already be doing it. But it's harder doing it in here. I'm fucking sweating me back out as it is. Now it's a warm room, man. You hear me, man, when she come in and she bought me cat a cold mat so we can lie on it and get cold if it gets too hot in here. Yeah, madness. But anyway, appreciate you tuning in. Until next time, take it easy, man. Get gaming, get grinding. Love for gaming, we love it. And it's only going to get better when you start earning money off it. You know that. You know that. Invest in yourself. Invest in your hobbies. And invest in your kids if they're asking you about gaming. Make money off gaming in the future. Make money off streaming, with Theta TV, Cinnamon. You just know what's coming as much as I do. And I'll help you as much as I can. Until next time, we love crypto. We love gaming. And we love you. Wishing health and happiness to you and yours. Stay healthy. Get happy. If you're making bank, appreciate the effort you put in. Let's get this channel booming. You deserve much like that. I appreciate that, Ollie, mate. Love you to bits. You take care of your missus and your bambinos. Yeah? Your little girl, man. Good luck. Hope all goes well, mate. Keep us posted. Peace.